Charging inside now. Out wide to Shaqiri. That's such a heavy touch from the Swiss international. It's 1 Insua with his chance to score. And Insua scores his first goal for Liverpool. That is exactly why I brought him here from Barcelona. On that left foot of his. Couple of quick step over. Still Mo Salah. What a chance to score. And this time Mo Salah does put the ball into the back of the net. Hey guys, how's it going? It is S2G and welcome back to another episode of the Liverpool Career Mode series. This is episode number 4 and in today's episode we do have a lot going on. We're going to be starting off with our youth academy to try and bring in some more talented players. We've got big games in the Premier League against the likes of Spurs, Champions League action against Galatasaray, Cup games as well. Today's episode is most definitely going to be action-packed. So if you guys are hyped for today's Liverpool Career Mode episode, make sure to show your support by dropping a like in the video. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys could smash out 700 likes once again, that would be awesome, you know, for the first video of 2019. And if you're watching my content for the very first time, do subscribe for more FIFA 19 Career Mode videos. Last episode, we got a pretty big offer for Xherdan Shaqiri of £23 million. He's valued at about 14.5, and he's actually going down in his overall, and we don't use him as one of our first choice players. So I thought, why not? Should we accept this offer or not? I was convinced we should, but ultimately I decided to ask you guys and then decide whether we should accept this or not. So it seems like most of you guys do want me to sell Xherdan Shaqiri and bring in a, youngster for that backup right wing position in the upcoming winter transfer window. So that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's see if this deal goes through or not. Let me know in the comment section who should we sign to replace Shaqiri on the bench. Also, I forgot to mention this, but if Shaqiri does decide to leave, we will still be able to use him until the winter transfer window. So we'll get about 6 good months with Shaqiri and hopefully he can, perform for us, and then we'll move on to a better player. So that is the plan if this deal goes through. Press conference time, and if you guys have any questions and want to get involved with this series, make sure to drop in your questions down in the comment section below. First question, why not buy Coutinho? I know it's an incredible transfer to make Coutinho, back to Liverpool. It'll be emotional as well for the Liverpool fans that do watch this series. But right now, I feel like we have Mane, and I really enjoy using Sadio Mane. And also, Mane is 29, Coutinho is 29. This transfer doesn't really make sense. If I'm eventually replacing Mane, I'd rather bring someone younger. We've used Coutinho for like 3 seasons now, so I'd rather use someone else. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section. But yeah, that's how I feel regarding bringing back Coutinho to Liverpool. Next question, will you do an international career in this series? Absolutely, but I'm not going to be doing one with Spain. We won the Euros with Spain, which is great, but now that we've moved to England, I want to coach England for the 2022 World Cup, and I think it'll be an incredible challenge trying to, bring the trophy home. So yeah, that's what we're going to be aiming for. I'm going to try and get the England role and managing England for the 2022 World Cup. So it should be a lot of fun, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this as well in the comment section. So no Spain career mode, but potentially an England career mode in the near future. I'm not gonna lie, I've seen quite a few comments like this on the previous episode, and I guess it is fair criticism. Why are you so biased with Mo Salah? You could have passed to other players easily, but you shoot instead with Salah. Yes, I have been doing that a lot in the previous few episodes, and I'm going to try and change. I'm going to try and get everyone involved, but you guys need to know that we've got an objective to see how many goals we can score with the likes of Salah to try and break his 32-goal Premier League record. So of course I want to try and score with Salah at any given opportunity, but I guess I was trying too hard in the previous few episodes, so we're going to try and tone it down and keep the gameplay realistic. But at the same time, every opportunity I can get Salah a goal, I'm going to try and do that. The same with Roberto Firmino. Both of them have been the goal scorers we need this season. So that is it, guys, for today's press conference. Let's move on. You guys voted for Juan Insua as your player of the episode. He scored the equalizer in the Carabao Cup and also put in a really good shift in that game, and overall his play was really good. He got to score his first goal for Liverpool as well, which was a brilliant finish. And there you go, you guys voted for Juan Insua as your player of the episode. A quick season goals update. Today's episode we're going to be starting off with our youth academy, so I'm really hoping within a few episodes or so we can get an English sentiment from the academy with a potential of 94 plus, which means the Gerrard objective will be done and dusted. We won't be playing Everton in this episode, so no issues with the Kings of Merseyside objective. but I'm really hoping we can score a few goals in the Premier League with either Mo Salah or Roberto Firmino. Both of them have got 3 goals so far in the Premier League. Also, more goals from Mane, Salah and Firmino will definitely help our objectives. Champions League action, so I'm really hoping we won't be losing at Anfield in today's episode if that game against Galatasaray is at Anfield. More goals from Juan and Sua will be definitely welcome. So that's how we're doing with our season goals. So I've gone ahead and hired this youth scout, Olav Thomason from Norway. 4-star experience, 5-star judgment. So hopefully he'll bring us some really good players. And of course we're going to send him to England to try and complete the next Gerrard objective. So let's see what kind of options we do have. Physically strong, technically gifted, defensive minded. I guess I'm gonna go with any, it just makes sense. And we're gonna send him to England for 9 months and hopefully we'll be able to get the next Gerrard from the Youth Academy. Well guys, there you go. Xherdan Shaqiri has been sold to Stuttgart for about £23 million. We'll be getting £19 million from the transfer. And yes, in the upcoming winter transfer window, we do need to sign a winger now to, of course, cope with the absence of Xherdan Shaqiri. But we'll still be able to use Shaqiri until, of course, we get to the winter transfer window. So hopefully, we'll still see a few goals from Big Shaq. Okay, this is honestly a bit interesting. Southampton top of the league with 12 points. I mean, considering a lot of people consider them as Liverpool's feeder club, seeing them at the top of the Premier League is definitely a bit weird. But if we do win our game, we will go above them with 13 points. But we do face Spurs, and Spurs is always a tricky game. But they're not having the best of seasons, to be fair. They are in 9th place. But of course, they do have a game in hand. So if they do beat us, Spurs and Liverpool will have the same amount of points. So this is kind of like our first big test of the season, and I can't wait to see how we fare. Let's get right into this one against Spurs. Here we go guys, big game against Spurs, and hence why I've gone with probably the strongest team I can put out, apart from the fact that Joe Gomez has been given the responsibility to play at the back and make his return to, of course, the Liverpool team. That's the team I've gone for. Mane, Salah, Firmino up front. We've got Bruno Fernandes, Keita and Fabinho in midfield. Robertson, Van Dijk and of course Joe Gomez and Cancelo at the back with Alisson in goal. That is a very strong Liverpool side, guys. Let's get right into this one. I cannot wait to see how we fare against a very strong Spurs side that actually won the Premier League last season. So effectively, we are facing last season's champions. Wow, this Spurs team is actually really good. Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, Sabitzer, Ilyara Mendy, Herrera, Kyle Walker-Peters and even Kyle Walker. So Spurs have re-signed their former player Kyle Walker, Davinson Sanchez, Mustafi and Lloris. No wonder they won the Premier League last season. They've got some ballers, and again, we are 3 seasons into this save, which means that their overalls will be a lot higher as well. So this is going to be a tough game. Well, this is not good. Sabitzer on the attack, and here goes Spurs. Big chance for them, but Alisson with a big save. To be fair, it was straight towards him, so not much of a problem for the Brazilian. Here goes Naby Keita. We know he's really good on the ball. He's not the quickest of players, though. He plays it back to Firmino. Now back to Naby Keita, taking it inside. Oh, that's brilliant from Keita. Very good close control dribbling. Now Salah out wide to Andrew Robertson. Robertson inside to Mane. Mane to Salah. Salah with a chance to finesse it, and Mo Salah scores yet another goal. His 4th goal in the Premier League, guys. Let's go. We take the lead against Spurs. A really good finesse shot from the number 11. The Egyptian King strikes against Spurs, and what a finish this was. I'm not sure who got the assist in the end. Was it Mane? Let's take a look at that again. Robertson finds Mane. Yes, it was Mane, and Mo Salah. What a goal, guys. That's why we have Mo Salah in the team. He is such a good player. And as I just said, the Egyptian King puts us into the lead against Spurs. Oh no, here go Spurs on the attack. Harry Kane with the header, and Spurs have a fantastic chance to score, and they don't disappoint. Heung-min Son, the South Korean, gives them the equaliser. Good finish, but then again, our defending there was just abysmal. The cross came into Kane, and I thought Alisson could have really just got to it. But you know what, to be fair, it was a good cross coming in from Spurs, and then Son got lucky, but a good finish in the end, and Spurs have equalised against us. Oh, here goes Mo Salah. He's in space. Still Mo Salah. Twisting and turning. Mo Salah goes for the finesse shot and almost got that one past Hugo Lloris. Great attempt from the Egyptian, and I guess it is time for us to make a change. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring off Bruno Fernandes for Ndombele to try and get something extra in that midfield. And apart from that, I'm thinking, you know what, I'm just going to keep the team as it is, because Ndombele, I feel like, is the best possible sub we can make at this point. Here we go, guys. Mo Salah. What a pass that was from Roberto Firmino. Here's Mo Salah with the pace, cutting inside. Beats one. Finds Firmino. Now back to Salah. This is a chance for maybe a cutback or something. Oh my god, I ruined it. That was the chance, man. The pass wasn't good enough from Mo Salah. That could have been the goal that gives us the lead, but so frustrating to have bottled that. Heung-min Son. Look at the pace from Son. He's actually unbelievable. And what? That is one of the most ridiculous strikes I've seen from a player in this career mode, or basically in FIFA 19. The keeper didn't even flinch. He didn't even move. I mean, first of all, what is this pace from Heung-min Son? He holds off the defender as well and just smashes that one in. That is actually insane. Did it take a deflection? It didn't even take a deflection, guys. This is absolutely insane from Heung-min Son. He scored a brace now against us. I'm sure Pochettino is livid right now, but what's going on here, guys? Heung-min Son has scored a brace against us now, and we are now losing to this Spurs side. There is no two ways about this result, guys. Heung-min Son and Spurs absolutely hammered us. I know the scoreline is only 2-1, but the goals Son scored, it was actually ridiculous. What an L we've taken, man, to Spurs here. And this is now 3 more points dropped in this Premier League season. The Premier League is not going to be easy for us, guys. I think winning this is going to be the most challenging objective we've had in any of my FIFA 19 career modes. Fair play to Spurs for getting the win. I cannot even complain, because this was such an even game and it was just individual brilliance from Heung-min Son that separated the two sides. But yeah, we've dropped 3 points now against Spurs. The Premier League table right now is just insane, with Leicester City top of the Premier League with 13 points, Southampton in second place with 12, we are in fourth place with 10 points, Spurs, Liverpool and Brighton all with 10 points, even Arsenal is picking up the pace with now 9 points, and guess what, our next game is against Brighton away from home, so it's going to be a tough one. 4th place team versus the 5th place team. The Premier League is certainly heating up. It is awesome to see Mo Salah win the Player of the Month award for the month of August. He scored 4 goals so far in the Premier League and has been one of our best players this season. So it's great to see him pick up this award. It is now time, guys. Champions League starts now. We've got our first game away from home against Galatasaray in Turkey. And this is kind of a must-win game because games against Milan and Lyon are not going to be easy. So I do want to try and get all 3 points in our first Champions League game of the season. And you guys know that the first game in the Champions League is very, very important to try and set the tone of how the campaign could possibly go. So I am beyond excited for this. Let's try and start off the Champions League with a bang. Here we go, guys. First Champions League game of the season. It's Galatasaray versus Liverpool. And this is the team that I've gone for. Juan Insua making his Champions League debut with Liverpool. Let's see if he can score a goal on his debut. Mo Salah, Firmino accompany him. And Ndombele starting in midfield instead of Keita. I'm really enjoying Ndombele, guys. He is such a good player in that midfield. I guess it's because he's got such good physical stats and he really complements, you know, the midfield with Fabinho and Bruno Fernandes. So I'm going to use Ndombele for this one. And also Romagnoli has got himself sent off, I guess, in one of the last season's Champions League games. So that means Harry Maguire is getting a big opportunity in this one. So our team is very good and I feel like it should be capable of getting the win here against Galatasaray, even though this is away from home. Let's see what happens. Finding Juan Insua. Insua with a clever pass to Robertson. Might be able to put in a decent cross. He does so. And Bruno Fernandes with a header. I never thought of him as a player who's going to be, you know, jumping in the box trying to win headers. But he's done exactly that. Andrew Robertson with the assist for this one. And Liverpool take the lead in the Champions League against Galatasaray. That is our first goal in the Champions League. Juan Insua involved as well. He played the pass through into, of course, Robertson. The cross was perfect. And then Bruno Fernandes leaping above everyone else and getting his head to it, and of course the keeper had no chance there. 1-0 Liverpool in the Champions League against Galatasaray. Ndombele out wide to Mo Salah. Back now to Ndombele. Inside to Roberto Firmino. There you go, guys. Our second goal in this Champions League game. Ndombele with the assist. And Roberto Firmino gets his first of this season's Champions League. A good finish and again great build-up play, and it's good to see Ndombele performing once again for us. with the assist. Mo Salah involved as well in the build-up play, which is always nice to see. But a great finish with Firmino, his weak foot of course, coming through there. 2-0 Liverpool against Galatasaray. Well, Galatasaray have a chance to get themselves back in this game, and they've done exactly that. Terrible defending there from me, and it's game on, I guess. They are just a goal behind us now, and we've got to be careful. I don't want to be dropping points in our first Champions League game, but fair play. Galatasaray are really competing with us. Well, Galatasaray have a chance to score now, and they have actually scored. What's going on with us, man? We lost to Spurs in our last game, and now we've bottled a 2-goal advantage against the Turkish side. We're not playing good FIFA, guys. We've got to improve. We've got about 17 to 18 minutes left in this game. I'm really hoping we can get into the lead in this one, because I've told you guys the first game in the Champions League is extremely important, and dropping points is not something I want to do. They have a chance now down the wings. Cross played in. The header is gone in. What's just happened here? We've bottled a 2-0 lead, and we've lost 3-2 to Galatasaray in the Champions League. Oh my days, guys, what's just happened here? This is abysmal. We first lost to Spurs in today's episode, and now we've lost to Galatasaray. Two very, very important games we've lost on the bounce. What is even going on, guys? There's not enough time for us to make the comeback now. This is embarrassing. We've just lost to Galatasaray 3-2 after being, of course, 2-0 up. This is just embarrassing. We've just been humiliated by Galatasaray. I mean, being 2-0 up in the Champions League, we cannot bottle such results. This season is not going to be easy. It's not like Barcelona, where we've got an insane team. This team needs a lot of work, and we've got to try and improve things, because right now, with the way things are, we're not going to win anything this season. It's been downright awful. Things need to change at Liverpool. As I said, things do need to change now in this Liverpool career mode, and I'm starting to think this false 9 formation isn't the way forward. And let me know now in the comments section if we should opt for a different formation going forwards. Now for this episode, I'm going to continue using the false 9 because I want to see what you guys say in the comment section and then decide. But this is important, so let me know in the comment section if we should give another formation a go and see how things go, because the false 9, at least for now, just isn't working. So we need to change quickly, otherwise we'll end up dropping way too many points in both the Premier League and the Champions League. Time to turn our attentions to the Premier League once again. We lost to Spurs in this episode, then to Galatasaray, so I'm really hoping we can get back to winning ways against Brighton, but it may not be easy because Brighton are doing really well this season in the Premier League. They are 5th in the league with 10 points, so this is going to be a massive game. In fact, in today's episode, we've had some cracking games, and unfortunately, we've not ended up in a good spot in any of the games. I'm hoping things will change now, and we can find ourselves in a winning situation here against Brighton. So let's get right into it and try and get all 3 points. Here we go, guys, against Brighton, and this is a very important game for us away from home, and hence why I'm practically going with my strongest 11. We've got a cup game in like a couple of days, so that's the game where the youngsters will get a chance. For now though, we've got to put out our strongest 11, get all 3 points by any means necessary. So I'm really hoping the forwards and the defense will get the job done to, you know, concede the least amount of goals and score the most. So let's get into this one. 3 points is a must. Decent cross whipped in. Van Dijk just passes it straight to our opponents, and we've conceded. What did Van Dijk just do there, man? He's captaining this side and he's making mistakes like that. Things have just gone for a toss, man, in today's episode. We lost our first game, we lost our second game in the 90th minute, and now we've conceded to Brighton. What on earth was Van Dijk doing there? Absolutely awful from someone as good as him. Firmino. Naby Keita, now Mo Salah, here goes Salah, this is it, Salah's chance to score, on his left foot, goes for the finesse shot, let's go, we are back in the game, guys. 1-0, the equaliser coming from the Egyptian king himself, who's had a great episode, and in today's episode, I'm not forcing the ball to him, he's naturally getting the ball in those amazing positions and just slotting it home. Great finish from Mo. Let's take a look at the replay. Naby Keita nutmegs a player to find Mo Salah, and then Salah on his left foot finesses it into the back of the net. That is a big, important goal for us, guys. 1-0 against Brighton. Oh no, Brighton on the attack, and it looks like they're going to score straight from kickoff, guys. I feel like breaking my controller right now. It is so unrewarding to score a really good goal and then just concede straight from kickoff. It probably is the most frustrating thing about FIFA, but oh man. This episode has just not gone according to plan, and now we are 2-1 down to Brighton. Inside to Naby Keita. Salah gets it somehow. Salah plays this one inside to Roberto Firmino. Let's go. We've equalised against Brighton. I hope we don't concede straight from kickoff, otherwise this controller is going straight outside the window. But great to see Firmino scoring. Mo Salah with the assist. Mo Salah is really carrying the team right now. He got really lucky there to get the ball, but then played in a good pass into Firmino, who slotted that one home. Terrible keeping though from the Brighton goalkeeper, but oh well, 2-2, it's game on. I'm just hoping we don't concede. Still Keita inside to Mane. What a chance this is from Sadio Mane, who scores his first of the season, and what an important goal it is as well. Our number 10 puts us into the lead finally against Brighton, making it 3-2. Naby Keita there, absolutely fantastic work. The pass was brilliant from him, and Mane, outside of his right boot, puts it into the back of the net. Sadio Mane gives us the lead in this one, although it ain't game over yet. There's still enough time for Brighton to make the comeback. We're in a good position finally. 3-2 Liverpool. Corner for us to be taken by Bruno Fernandes. Decent ball played in. It finds its way to Mane. Mane shoots. It takes a deflection and goes in. That was such a lucky goal, and Liverpool make it 4-2. And you know what? The way things have gone for us in this episode, I will take that in a heartbeat. Sadio Mane is probably going to get credited with this goal. Deservedly so, I guess. The shot did have a lot of power behind that, but it took such a heavy deflection. We'll see it from this angle. Mane chests it down well, gets the shot off. Oh, that is actually awful, man. What a deflection. Who cares though? 4-2 Liverpool, and it does look like we'll be getting 3 points from this one. Mane gets his second goal of the game. Finally, guys, we get ourselves a win in this episode against Brighton. A tough team, a tough game, but we came out on top. And that is a big win for us in the Premier League. 3 points in the bag. And it's good to see us, winning once again. I mean, last 2 games were horrible. We lost to Spurs, and then we lost to, of course, Galatasaray. But it's great to see us winning games. 4-2 against Brighton. Huge result for us. Genuinely such a relief to finally get a win in the Premier League. Although we are still 3 points off Leicester, it's good to be still in the top 4. Big win for us there against Brighton. But take a look at the Premier League table. Honestly, the competition in this league is insane. No wonder people say the Premier League is the most competitive league in the world. This season is going to be a real challenge. And take a look at this. Man United, after 6 games, are in the relegation zone with Nottingham Forest and Stoke City. Absolutely ridiculous. Up next, though, we've got a Carabao Cup game against, of course, Stoke City. It should be a game that could prove to be difficult because we're going to be using our second team at the same time. Stoke are bottom of the Premier League with just 1 point, so I fancy my chances basically against Stoke. It's a good chance for the youngsters. I'm eager to see how they perform. Okay, so I'm trying out something different for this game against Stoke because with the players we have for this game, false 9 doesn't really seem the way forward. So we are playing with a 4-2-3-1 formation-ish with no CDM, which might prove to be interesting. But then Ndombele and Ujovic will be able to put in the work. Ben Woodburn playing in that cam role with Insua and Shaqiri out wide. Aubameyang as the main man up front. Ryan Sessegnon, Harry Maguire, Joe Gomez, Florenzi at the back, and Lunin in the goal. That is our team, guys. I feel like we should be able to get the win against Stoke. Oh my god, we have the glitch again, guys. No shadow for the ball. It's so frustrating, man. Why do I get this glitch always? I'm going to try and get into contact with EA as a game changer and make them aware of this because this is actually ridiculous. Playing the game without shadows, I mean, oh, it's so frustrating. Also, look at this glitch, guys. All my players have just changed positions automatically without me doing anything. It's actually hilarious. EA trying to troll us there. I've got to put them back in their positions, but what on earth have EA done with FIFA 19, guys? Now Ben Woodburn to Ndombele. This is looking great from us. Ndombele out wide to Juan Insua. Insua on his right foot should score, and there you go. Juan Insua gets himself another goal in the Carabao Cup. He really loves scoring in cup competitions, guys, and that is his second goal in the Premier League. Another assist there for Ndombele, who seems to be really fitting into this Liverpool side. 1-0 against Stoke. He first just got it onto his right foot and then just side-footed it home. What a finish from the young Spaniard, his second goal of the season. So Juan Insua once again sees the run of Petard Ujovic. Ujovic cutting inside, finding Insua. Insua shoots. Now Ben Woodburn finds Ndombele, who strikes it so well, and there you go, Ndombele getting himself the goal. I think this is his first goal for Liverpool. 2-0 up against Stoke, and it does look like we'll be making the next round of the Carabao Cup. Really good finish there from, of course, Ndombele. Good build-up play as well. Insua's shot took a deflection. Ben Woodburn with the assist, and then Ndombele with the goal. Looking good, guys, in a lot of open space. Still Shaqiri beats a couple of players, shoots, and oh my days, he scored. I was literally trying some random skills there with Xherdan Shaqiri, and this one somehow seemed to work, and then the shot was absolutely brilliant. He's got only 5-6 months left at Liverpool, so I'm really hoping he can perform, and he's doing exactly that. Take a look at that from Xherdan Shaqiri. Top bins as well from the Swiss international. 3-0 up against Stoke. We are finally playing some good FIFA in today's episode. Here's Ndombele. Now Aubameyang with the chance to score as well. Aubameyang shoots, and that is absolutely phenomenal. No wonder Stoke are bottom of the Premier League as Aubameyang bags himself another goal. 4-0 now against Stoke. What's happening here? My players have disappeared. Is this Harry Potter or something? What's going on here? Okay. EA, the amount of glitches we've seen in today's episode itself is actually crazy. But anyways, Aubameyang makes it 4-0. And that's that. We've knocked out Stoke City from the Carabao Cup with a confident 4-0 showing against them. One of the best performances we've put in so far in this series. So that's fantastic. Through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Can't wait to see who we'll be facing in the next round. A message from Juan Insua. It's good to get some decent playing time, boss. So there you go. He's happy with the game time he's getting. So that's fantastic. Okay, so we've drawn Newcastle United in the round of 16 of the Carabao Cup. That should be interesting. And in the next episode, we've got Newcastle, AC Milan in the Champions League at home. That is going to be a tremendous fixture. Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest. So some exciting games coming up in the next episode. We've actually made steady progress with our season goals in today's episode. Mo Salah has scored 5 goals in the Premier League, so at this point in time he is on track to, completing the record breaker objective, and of course breaking his own record of 32 goals in the Premier League. The greatest Trident challenge is going well as now we've scored 12 goals with our front three of Mane, Salah and Firmino. 2 goals from Mane in this episode has really proved to be useful, and also Juan Insua scored his second of the season, which means we've made steady progress with the Spanish Messi objective as well. So season goals going pretty well, I'd say. It is time for you guys to vote for your informed player of the episode, and your nominees for today are the first one being Ndombele. I thought he was fantastic in this episode. A couple of assists and a goal in that cup game that we just played. And also apart from that, I think he got himself an assist in this episode. So overall, he was fantastic. And you guys can vote for him by clicking the I button on the top right of your screen. And also, your second nominee is going to be Sadio Mane. Again, he was really good in this episode. Got a bit lucky with the second goal that he did score. But a brace getting his first goals in the Premier League. So he deserves to be in the nomination. So make sure to click the I button on the top right of your screen to vote either for Ndombele or Sadio Mane. And that is it, guys. We end off the episode being third in our Champions League group. Not so good at all. And also in the Premier League 4. There's still a lot of improvements we need to make in this series. Let me know your thoughts on the formation issue in the comment section. But that is it, guys, for today's episode. Really hope you guys are enjoying this Liverpool career mode. The support has been just unreal. So let's keep it going. Drop a like if you've enjoyed today's video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And I will see you guys very soon with another video on this channel.